You just got home from work. You've been grinding all day, but you know what? You're not done yet. It's time to hop in some Black Ops 6. Go to the kitchen, grab some pre-workout, because let's be real, blasting noobs, that's gonna be a workout. So you get your gun ready, you start running, it's time for this. Go into your settings, make sure nobody's on, so that way you don't hurt anybody's feelings from the pain you're about to lay down. You get blinded, it's okay, you're still going. There's nothing that can stop you now. Try to be tactical using your LMG because you know what, running around with a heavy rifle, that makes sense. First shot, not so great. That's okay. The pre-workout's running through your veins. You're thinking to yourself, nothing can stop me now. Except for that sniper hiding around that corner. Oh man, maybe I should put on a sniper. You know what, I'm bad with snipers. I'll stick with the LMG because we all know, why use the M4? It's not broken. Let's use this LMG because you know what, that's what real men do. Walk up, thinking something's gonna happen, then damn, it happens again. So what are we doing here? Why is the video called How to Lower Your KD? Well, as you can see from this montage, maybe this is you. Maybe this is your daily experience in Black Ops 6. And you gotta ask yourself, is this what Activision envisioned for its players? The guy who comes home, or girl, from a 9 to 5er, get home, you just want to have some fun. But man, it is balls to the walls. There isn't any end in sight. But you stick around. You think to yourself, you know what? It's going to change. Let me switch my class loadout 16 times. Then that'll change things. You're running through the map, trying to be smart, but there it is again. That person camping with a sniper. That guy who's not doing the objective running behind your back to take you out. And then you start to feel the pre-workout wear off after round after round after round of playing. And then you start to get introspective. What am I doing with my life? Does my dad really love me? Is this game really worth the trouble? If you've ever asked yourself these questions after getting slapped in Call of Duty, well, you know what? You're in the right place. There's a reason this video is called How to Lower Your KD. Now I'm going to explain that to you. Now, why would you want to lower your KD? You look around, you type in Black Ops 6 on YouTube, and all you see is the best loadout, how to increase your KD, this is the class that's broken, how to raise your KD and become a god. It's endless, the titles, the clickbait. But in the end, why would you want to raise your KD? Do sweaty lobbies make you happy? Do sweaty lobbies get that blood rush that makes you just think, you know what, I can conquer the world? Well, if you're like me, then you're probably thinking, nope. So how do we lower our KD? Why would we want to do that? As you can see through this montage, this is just one match. And it's stressful to watch. Not just because the person playing is having some struggles. Because that was me. I came home, I'd worked all day, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to hop into this. But then the sweat began. I'm decent, so my lobbies are already correlated to some skill-based matchmaking that's a little bit above just a mannequin running around the map. And so I start running around, thinking I'm going to make a change. And you know what? It didn't happen. As you can see, sometimes it feels like the bullets just don't hit. Sometimes the aim, it's just terrible. But this is why lowering your KD is such an important thing to remember. And you know, if you're having trouble grasping this concept of trying to suck, just think of it as a charity. You know, all of us try to do something good for somebody at some point. You know, especially around the holiday season, people try to like think about the charities and people in need. But you could do this on a daily basis. Just picture it. If half of the community in Black Ops, just one Call of Duty game, decided that they were going to actively try to lower their KD, what happens? Well, then half of us can start to have fun. I mean, think of the smile you're going to put on some dude's face when he comes in and just completely slaps you. He's going to feel like a god. He's going to feel like he is unstoppable. And you know what? You can too, because you made that happen. You created that scenario. Now, what else about lowering your KD is going to be a benefit? Well, firstly, when you stop the sweat race, when you start embracing the goofy, comical, and sometimes crazy ways you can just get clapped in this game, you start to see the little things in life. You start to think about things. Like, are Rachel and Ross ever going to get together? Who's the Rachel and who's the Ross in my life? And that's what really matters. So as you're going through this sweat fest, playing each and every day, just stop and appreciate the little things. Stop and think to yourself, is it really worth it? Is this grind really how it was intended? Surely Ubisoft, with this skill-based matchmaking, didn't want us to just have this montage of deaths you're seeing on the screen. Surely there's a bigger picture. This is a multi-million-dollar company. Surely somebody there has played their game. This dude camping on the train, he's not the only one like that. Surely this isn't who they're catering to. No, no. So as you go throughout your Black Ops day, ask yourself, how can I lower my KD? One great way, I'm just going to give you a pro tip here, is don't use the M4. We all know it's broken. It feels better in its stock form than almost any gun in the game. Yeah, there's others that are pretty viable, but in the end, don't use the M4. That is a guarantee that you will not be able to get on a streak. Because that seems to be the only way to do it right now. Another tip, free advice for how to lower your KD. Try to use realistic loadouts. So you're thinking long range. Well, you put on an AR, maybe an LMG, and you try to run around with it. Because you'll quickly realize that this game isn't meant for realism or military tactics. It's meant to have somebody with no stock, no sight, SMG or sniper, just going around and completely owning everybody. So everybody, to conclude this short video, which we'll have more on the topic, just remember, 0.25 is way too high. Keep them KDs low, keep them smiles high.